The Bank of Marion is a founding underwriter and sponsor of Song of the Mountains. We are proud of the deep musical heritage of this region of America. We love our beautiful mountains and valleys and the warm-hearted and generous people of the land we call home. Come for the music, come for the forests, lakes, and streams. Come to visit or come to stay. You will love it as much as we do. The Bank of Marion, with branches throughout southwestern Virginia and upper East Tennessee.
The General Francis Marion Hotel is located in the heart of downtown Marion. Recognized as one of the top 150 hotels by National Geographic Traveler magazine, as well as Best Historic Hotel 3 years running in Virginia Living magazine. Built in 1927, this hotel has been through several renovations and now houses 36 boutique rooms. The General Francis Marion Hotel is referred to as a Roaring Twenties vintage small-town find, just walking distance from shops, boutiques, and the historic Lincoln Theater. The hotel is definitely a gem. The General Francis Marion Hotel is Southwest Virginia's premier choice for evenings, events, and experiences. Enjoy Water Lily, fun, scratch-made, locally sourced food and creative handmade crafted cocktails. Water Lily is located in the General Francis Marion Hotel in historic downtown Marion, Virginia. One of Virginia's original 6 parks, Hungry Mother State Park is perfectly situated just minutes from downtown Marion, featuring beautiful woodlands and a 108-acre lake in the heart of the mountains. Hungry Mother is the spot for your next outdoor adventure. You can spend your days fishing or paddling on the lake, sunbathing on a sandy beach, or hiking miles of trails. Then spend your evenings roasting marshmallows at your camper, lounging on the porch of your cabin, or looking at the stars. Come relax and enjoy the great outdoors at Hungry Mother State Park. Next time you're in downtown, stop by 3650 Brewing, Marion's hometown brewery, just a block off Main Street at the corner of Chestnut and Strother. 3650 features beer for all tastes and a laid-back vibe. Stop for a pint or take home a growler or bomber bottle. Make sure to visit the website 3650brewing.com or follow them on social media for current hours and what's on tap. Cheers! In the place called Home by Dr. Ralph Stanley, where Saturday nights mean gathering at the Carter family fold, and the best mountain music this side of the bluegrass resonates through the hills and hollers. You will also discover family fun at every turn. Whether your idea of a perfect day is kayaking, fishing, leisurely Sunday drives on a windy back road, or more adventurous outings like off-roading, zip-lining, or taking in the breathtaking scenery on the area hiking trails, Southwest Virginia's Heart of Appalachia Tourism Authority is truly the heart of all things fun. Start planning your family's best memories at heartofappalachia.com.
One, two, 1, 2. Check 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Check 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hey, hey, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11. Thank you.
How many of y'all are here tonight? Raise your hand. All right. How many have not made it yet? All right, good to have you here in Marion, Virginia. You glad you're here at Song of the Mountains? I'm glad you're here, too. My name's Tim White. I'm your host, and how many of y'all have a television? Okay, do you get Song of the Mountains on it? Good, good. If you don't, get in touch with your PBS affiliate, your public television, and tell them that you want Song of the Mountains. And tell them you're not going to send any more money till they put us on there. How about that? Blackmail them. But I'm glad that you're here tonight, beautiful Marion, Virginia, and I know we're still building back, you know, from the COVID thing. Aren't we glad that it's gotten some better anyway? Last year was a mess for us. I got a brother-in-law named Darrell. He's been buying cows this past week. I said, Darrell, you don't know anything about raising cows. He said, I'm going for that herd immunity. And he had a big chip out of this front tooth. I said, how did you chip that front tooth, Darrell? He said, I dropped them. I'm telling the truth here, folks. I'm not making this stuff up. You can't. Look around the beautiful Lincoln Theater here. You'll see the exit signs. We've never had to exit in a hurry, but it's good to know your surroundings. See the exit signs. We have a handicapped restroom in the lobby to my left, full-size restrooms upstairs to my right. We're going to be turning these cameras around every so often, like you see them right now, to get your response. So during the show, the house lights are down, so we can't get you on camera. So what we do is, through the magic of Andre, our director-producer, we turn these cameras around between the bands' performances. The house lights come up and you're on. And then he edits that all to look really slick by the time it gets on public television. So make sure you applaud and smile. I make this speech every month. If you do not do what I suggest, you're going to be sitting at home about a year from now, watching this episode, sitting there in your underwear, and you're going to say, look at me. Tim told me to smile and applaud. So do those two things, and you'll thank me for it later when it gets on national TV. Let's see if you're here tonight with somebody you're not supposed to be here with. And I want to say howdy to the folks watching on our live stream tonight at home or at work, wherever they may be. We're streaming live, and you saw many of the supporters and sponsors, underwriters of Song of the Mountains. And I'm not sure, we're going to go to the vault at halftime, at intermission time on the live stream, and show a blast from the past from one of our earlier shows. So watch that during the intermission here, and the live audience will get up and you'll stretch your legs, but the folks at home watching on the stream can watch our vault, Song of the Mountains vault, see who played here. We're in our 17th season. Can you believe that? That's good, yeah. And we do want to thank the town of Marion for being a major underwriter since day one. The Bank of Marion, we appreciate the Bank of Marion. Ted's, yeah, go ahead and give Bank of Marion a hand. Our friends at Ted's up here in Atkins, Virginia, the General Francis Marion Hotel and the Ellis Family Foundation, Bryant Label Company, and I'm probably going to mention a few more as the night goes on, but we desperately depend. We do not get money from PBS or public television. A lot of folks think we do. We appreciate them immensely for running our show, but we have to raise our own dollars. So if you feel led to make a donation, tax-deductible donation to Song of the Mountains, you can do that tonight while you're here, or you can go to our website. We have a GoFundMe there, and our address is there, songofthemountains.org. Song is singular, mountains is plural. Songofthemountains.org. Any millionaires here tonight? Nobody ever raises their hand. Okay, but we're going to have a good time here tonight. How many of y'all stand up here at the General Francis Marion Hotel? Isn't that a wonderful place? Yeah, you enjoying yourself up there? I ate up there at the Water Lily earlier tonight. Whew, they hurt me. It's good stuff, but wonderful place up there at the General Francis Marion Hotel. We appreciate them. Let me think what else I've got to say. Am I leaving anything out, Chucky, baby? Yeah, the mayor's not here tonight, but mayor's usually here. He's not with us tonight, but we do thank the mayor and the town of Marion, Virginia for supporting Song of the Mountains. Any questions so far? Boy, I did a good job. Oh, yeah. Thank you, David. That's David Johnson over there. He's our official photographer for Song of the Mountains. A lot of the posts you see on our Facebook's by that guy right there. Give him a hand, David Johnson. And he reminded me, please don't videotape, okay? These cameras, I guarantee you, these cameras and our sound crew, Tom Woods and all the folks, they do a much better job. I don't care what kind of phone you've got. This will do a much better job, and we'd like to see it on public television before we see your post on YouTube, okay? So please don't videotape. You can take still pictures, but don't use a flash because it messes with our cameras. All right, I think I've covered it all. I think that's it. Are y'all ready for some music? Okay. Right now? Okay. Stage manager says we're going to practice this clapping. Actually, the cameras are going to be rolling. So give me about 60 seconds of smiles and applause. Let's go for it. Come on. Good. We'll ask you to do that about another 40 or 50 times tonight. Okay, I believe we're ready to go. First group up tonight, one of my favorites. That's my problem. I've got so many favorites in this world of music. I know you do too, but these fellas are one of my favorites. They've been, I think this, we were talking backstage, I think this makes their 4th appearance on our show over our 17 years so far. And they're not from around here. A little place called Switzerland. You ever heard of that? That they officially, I think in early 2000, maybe 2003, they came over here, and now they're one of us. Of course, they've always been one of us through the music, but they just have their own unique style of music. They love this region, don't live too far from here, and we're just so glad that they're here back again with us on Song of the Mountains. Put your hands together on Song of the Mountains for the Kruger brothers. Here they are.
Welcome, everybody. We're so glad to be here. This is a great program, and we didn't expect anybody to come. But there's more bands than us, I guess. So we're going to not talk much. We're just going to pretty much play. Try to get in tune, too. To start off with a song Uwe wrote called Swing That Ball. From the hills of Connemara, I went to fighting in a war.
General Jack out to Nebraska, so far away from island shore. Hear the lonesome whistle moaning, another shift, another day. Pick and shovel, sweat and teardrops, working hard to get my pay. Swing that moan, round and around, laying track, westward bound. 7 tunnels through the mountains until we reach the promised land, to meet our brothers on the west side. We're building what they said we can. See the snow come down the valley, an early winter is in store. Cutting timber for the railway, hear the mighty engines roar. Swing that moan, round and around, laying track, westward bound. The track will end somewhere in the middle of nowhere, down by the soft flats fire, we'll breathe the desert air. When I sleep, I dream of Mary, the girl I left across the sea. I'm working hard to get some money, send for her in Killary. By the river we will settle, and we'll be happy, we'll be free. Raise me a Connemara pony, and what a good life it will be. Swing that ball round and round, laying track, westward bound. Oh, swing that ball round and round, laying track, westward bound. Sometimes we just take an old song that we like and rework it a little bit. When I was a child, my family would travel down to western Kentucky where my parents were born. There's a backwoods old town so often remembered, so many times that my memories are worn. Sometimes we travel on down the Green River to the abandoned old prison down by Adries Hill, where the air smelled like snakes. We'd shoot our pistols, and empty pop bottles was all we would kill. Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train done hold it away. Company came with the world's largest shovel. They tortured the timber and they stripped all the land. They dug for their coal till the land was forsaken and wrote it all down as progress of man. When I die, let my ashes float down the Green River. Let my soul roll on up to the Rochester Dam. I'll be halfway in heaven and in paradise waiting just a few miles away from wherever I am. Sing, Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train done hold it away. My son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train hold it away. I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train done hold it away.
Thank you so much. You're most kind to us. We were here once with the Contras Quartet from Chicago playing a classical piece, the Appalachian Concerto. We're going to play a piece from another concerto I've written, the Roan Mountain Suite, and we're going to do Over Mountain Men. Mighty Over Mountain Men, a dangerous bunch.
Jens Kruger. It's getting warm up here.
Thank you so much. We're going to play, Uwe's going to sing a song we haven't written, but we wish we had, like so many.
An old English folk song. You remember me when the west wind moves among the fields of barley. We'll forget the sun in his jealous sky when we walk in fields of gold. So she took her love for to gaze a while among the fields of barley. And in his arms she fell and her hair came down when they walked in fields of gold. Will you be my love? Will you stay a while among the fields of barley? We forget the sun in his jealous sky when we walk in fields of gold. Watch the west wind move like a lover's soul among the fields of barley. Watch her body rise when you kiss her mouth, when you lay in fields of gold. I never made promises lightly, know that there was some that were broken. Yet I know in days still left we will walk in fields of gold. Yes, we walk in fields of gold. Many years have passed since those summer days among the fields of barley. Watch the children play when the sun goes down among the fields of gold. You remember me when the west wind moves among the fields of barley. We'll forget the sun in his jealous sky when we walk in fields of gold. Yes, we'll walk in fields of gold. Yes, we'll walk in fields of gold. promises lightly. I know that there was some that were broken, yet I know in days still left we will walk in fields of gold. Yes, we walk in fields of gold. Yes, we walk in fields of gold.
Thank you, that was intense. Of course, we love Doc Watson, like everybody in the world should and does. We learned a lot of songs of Doc Watson recordings.
Honey, baby, now I guess she didn't love me anyhow. Oh, me, it's so Lordy mine. I ain't got no honey, baby, now. Oh, she left me on that early morning train. I guess I'll never see that gal again. Left me on that early morning train. I ain't got no honey, baby, now. I guess she didn't love me anyhow. Oh, me, so Lordy mine. I ain't got no honey, baby, now. Baby now, and I guess she didn't love me anyhow. Oh, me, it's so Lordy mine. I ain't got no honey, baby, now. Troubles are like mine, and you ain't got a nickel nor a dime. Oh, me, oh, This is a little different than in our studio where we usually do our podcasts. You know, last year we recorded over 120 shows so far, just to have a reason to get up in the morning. And of course, we never have an audience. We have a virtual audience, you know. But it's just crazy to actually see people in front of us.
Yeah.
I'm all nervous.
Cameras at the same time.
Yeah.
You look beautiful.
Yeah, really. You guys
You
want
really
to come
do.
down to our studio in Wilkesboro and just kind of hang out there?
There ain't no use in sitting wondering why, babe, if you don't know by now. Ain't no use in sitting wondering why, babe, for it don't matter anyhow. When the rooster crows at the break of dawn, look out your window and I'll be gone. You are the reason I'm traveling on. Don't think twice, it's alright. And there ain't no use in calling out my name, babe, like you never done before. Ain't no use in calling out my name, babe, I can't hear you anymore. Still I wish that there was something you would do or say, try to make me change my mind and stay. Oh, we never did too much talking anyway. Don't think twice, it's alright. There ain't no use in turning on the light, babe, that light never known. Ain't no use in turning on the light, babe, I'm on the dark side of the road now. Still I'm wishing and I'm wondering all the way on down the road. Once I loved a woman, what child I'm told. I gave her my heart, but she wanted my soul. Oh, don't think twice, it's alright. I'm traveling down this long, lonesome highway, and where I'm bound, I can't tell. Goodbye is too good a word for you. I just say fare thee well. Now I ain't saying you treated me unkind. I could have loved you better. No, I don't mind. No, you just kind of wasted all that precious time. Now don't think twice, it's alright.
Thank you. This is going to be our last little number here tonight, this next one. Thank you for listening to us. 2 years ago, we premiered a new symphonic piece with for Ogden with a ballet, and it was about Crossroads. Ogden was about the 200-year celebration of the Golden Spike. 150. Sorry.
Not
Yeah.
200.
Sorry. Yes.
Time flies when you're having fun.
I know, time flies. Especially last year.
This last year feels like it's been 50 years ago.
I'm sorry. Sorry, that was really not good. I'm going to dream about that one. But I wrote a little fun little sort of piece, with the orchestra, where the orchestra can go completely berserk. And it's about really a train collision. And everything just sort of goes.
Yeah, back in the 30s, they used to do that. When they phased out the old steam engines, they would make a big spectacle and running them head on to like two steam engines at full speed, and people would watch that.
Let's just try not to do that.
This is just like a musical version of this.
Thank you so much. We love you. Don't forget that, all right? Thank you.
Thank you.
You put us on the spot here. I'm sorry. Thank you.
That was all that we had expected. Do for a Monday?
What?
For a Monday? Or Jens and I, we started out as street musicians. We have to practice for a second.
Okay. Well, it's Tim was gracious enough to give us this time for an encore, which we never have. I think we've already played too long, but I wanted to tell you that we used to be street musicians. We have no home anymore, and we left when we were young, and we just played on street corners. And then we traveled around on trains. And we met all kinds of people on the streets. Because when you're in the bottom of society, you meet all kinds of people there. Some good, some bad. But I guess you meet them in every level of the society. And but we met some very amazing people. And one was Jim, Big Jim. He just couldn't find his way back after he'd been to Vietnam. And he just took his guitar and he just traveled the world. And he was the kindest, most wonderful man we have ever met. And we learned many songs from Big Jim. And so when we sing this song, this next one, this is really the times that we think of, because everybody has a reason to have nothing. And some people actually do have a real reason. A lot of them, a lot of people.
Have you seen the old man in the clothes down market, picking up the paper in his worn out shoes? In his eyes you see no pride, hanging loosely by his side. Yesterday's paper telling yesterday's news. So how can you tell me that you're lonely, save for you that the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something that'll make you change your mind. And have you seen the old gal who walks the streets of London, beard in her hair and her clothes and rags? She's no time for talking, and she just keeps right on walking, carrying her home into carrier bags. So how can you tell me that you're lonely, save for you that the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something that'll make you change your mind. And in the all-night cafe at 11:15, that same old man, he's a-sitting on his own. He's looking at the world over the rim of his teacup, and each cup lasts an hour, and then he wanders home alone. outside the seaman's mission. Memories faded like the metal ribbons that he wears. And in a winter city, oh, the rain cries a little pity. One forgotten hero in a world that doesn't care. So how can you tell me that you're lonely? Say for you that the sun don't shine. Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something that'll make you change your mind. I'll show you something that'll make you change your mind. Pacific.
Jody Connell drums. Joel Lansford on bass.
Jens Kruger on the banjo.
I think y'all liked it. Don't you feel sorry for the people that didn't come tonight? I sure do already. We got a lot more yet to come here on Song of the Mountains tonight. And, man, calendar's clicking on by. Can you believe it's August? Yeah, I was riding around Marion today, had my window down, enjoying the day. And it was my fault. I cut this lady off in the minivan. It was my fault. She laid down that horn. She hollered at me. She said, "Mister, I wish you'd be a little more careful. I got 14 youngins at home." I said, "You got 14 youngins and you telling me to be careful?" I'm just killing time. I've got a gentleman here tonight that's a good friend of mine. I didn't know him probably a year and a half ago, but we've become real good friends. He's recently I painted a mural over in Mount Airy, North Carolina. Have you seen it? Yeah, thank you. It's of the legendary Easter Brothers, and it sits right there on Main Street in Mount Airy, across from the Snappy Lunch and across from James Easter's Mayberry Music Center. And it's not a huge mural, not like the one here in Marion that I painted a few years back, but it's about 14 feet wide and 18 feet tall, and it's a great tribute to the Easter Brothers. Everybody knows Andy Griffith is from Mount Airy, and Donna Fargo's from there. But a lot of people thought that the Easter Brothers might have been from Nashville or somewhere else because they traveled so much in their careers. But they're from right there in Mount Airy, North Carolina. And Russell passed away almost a year ago now, and Ed passed away 2 or 3 years ago. So James Easter, he's 89 now. He still works every day at his Mayberry Music Center there on Main Street, and the mural is right across the street from it. And, you know, you have to have somebody to champion a cause, and the one that made all of this happen, of course, he had some help, but he was the one that really made it happen. His name is Grant Welch, and he's here tonight. Where are you, Grant? Stand up and take a bow. This is the man that made that mural happen in Mount Airy, North Carolina. Thank you. God bless you. Good fella right there. He sure is. They're still winding up cords up here. Time for another true story. Y'all got time for this? Yeah. We need more applause. Why didn't you get that applause on that joke I just told? Oh, okay. I see. All right. The man upstairs. I'm not talking about the good Lord. I'm talking about Andre up here in the booth. He wants some more applause. So can we do another 60 seconds of good, healthy, smiling, happy applause? Let's do it. Come on. Don't overdo it. Your hands are going to go numb on you. Thank y'all for doing that. Hey, next month, we typically tape the first Saturday of every month right here, and that's what our schedule will be to close out 2021. And next month on September the 4th, we're going to have Blue Highway right here on this stage. So come on out and see us and see Blue Highway and the boys. It's going to be a great show. More people are on it than Blue Highway. But I can't remember who it is because I use a lot of grease on my hair and my mind slips. But Blue Highway will be here next month. And then in October, we'll have Wayne Henderson and Jeff Little. And then in November, the Lonesome River Band's going to be here and other folks. So check it all out at songofthemountains.org. Song is singular, Mountains is plural, songofthemountains.org. Any questions? Boy, y'all are well behaved. What's the question? Well, you have to check with your local public television, PBS affiliate, but it usually takes eight months to a year from the time that we tape them before they get on the air, because simply we got that many in the pipeline in front of it. So I think they've got a schedule on the record table where they'll be tomorrow night. No, I'm just kidding. I don't understand your question. Say it again.
When Song of the Mountains shows up on my PBS channel,
Yes, ma'am.
they don't show the performers until the night the show.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, you'll have to check with your local affiliate, because each segment of the United States runs, they don't all run at the same time. So, for example, I'm in Tennessee where I live, just barely, in Bristol, and we get ours out of Knoxville, and folks up this way get it out of Roanoke, and they're not necessarily the same episode. So you'll have to check with your local affiliate. Good question, though. Are we ready? Are y'all ready? Okay, we got some more great music. Now, these folks right here, I was introduced to them not long ago, and got to talking to them, communicating. They're from all the way over in Arkansas. That's a long drive, isn't it? Yeah, and it's a pretty drive. But these folks, I asked them what kind of music style, and it's Americana, a little bit of everything. They've been influenced by all types of music, but they're going to entertain you, and they have been nominated twice for the Acoustic Group of the Year, and the man on the guitar here is Guitar Player of the Year right now. Is that right? That's good.
Not after hearing these guys.
But anyway, they're going to entertain you, and we appreciate y'all making the long drive over here from Arkansas to entertain us on Song of the Mountains. Put your hands together for Lee Street Lyrical.
There's one kind favor I'll ask of you. There's one kind favor I'll ask of you. There's one kind favor I'll ask of you. You see that my grave is kept clean. There's two white horses in a line. There's two white horses in a line. There's two white horses, Lord, in a line, carrying me to my burying ground. There's three black coaches in the rain. There's three black coaches in the rain. Oh, there's three black coaches, Lord, in the rain. Empty now from their heavy load. There's one kind favor I'll ask of you. Lord, there's one kind favor I'll ask of you. There's one kind favor I'll ask of you. my grave is kept clean. To see that my grave is kept clean. Thank you. We played at the country store over there today, and what was the name?
Floyd.
Floyd, yeah.
Floyd Country Store.
And I lost my voice. Here's a sweet little song.
Gulf Coast Highway, he worked the rails, he worked the rice fields with their cold dark wells, he worked the oil rigs in the Gulf of Mexico. The only thing we ever owned is this old house here by the road. And when he dies, he says he'll catch some blackbird's wing, and he will fly away to heaven come some sweet blue bonnet spring.
She walked through springtime when I was home. The days were sweet and the nights were warm. The seasons changed, the jobs would come, the flowers fade. This old house felt so alone when the work took me away. Now when she dies, she says she'll catch some blackbird's wing. She will fly away to heaven come some sweet blue bonnet spring.
Highway 90, the jobs are gone. We tend our garden, we set the sun. This is the only place on earth blue bonnets grow. And once a year they come and go to this old house here by the road. Now when we die, we say we'll catch some blackbird's wing. We will fly away to heaven come some sweet blue bonnet spring. Yes, when we die, we say we'll catch some blackbird's wing, and we will fly away together come some sweet blue bonnet spring. Gulf Coast Highway, he worked the rails.
Thank you.
We're so glad to be here on Song of the Mountains, and thankful to Tim White and everyone who helped us get connected here. This is great. And this guy here, he already told you he's Guitar Player of the Year, and just really something else. He's also a great songwriter, and we're going to do a song that Buddy Case wrote right now called Ghost of Gettysburg.
A wise man once said, if we don't learn from history, we're doomed to repeat it.
Gettysburg, I'm picket meet and lead. I proclaim my presence July 1863. Cannonballs, black powder, and the sounds of endless woe were the reapings of the harvest that a wounded nation sowed. I'm brother fighting brother. I'm the ghost of Gettysburg. I'm widowed and I'm maimed. Well, history keeps a-moving. In this graveyard I remain. But I am all the brave men still living though they're dead. I am the ground they walked upon. I am the guns that led. And a child cries for its father. Gettysburg, I am some mother's son. I turned 15 on the battlefield, and now my life is done. I'm the ghost of Gettysburg, the mother of a son. Deep inside I'm dying, right along with everyone. Will he be returning? Ooh. The prophet speaks, the page is turned, the past you teach but never learn. Oh, I'm the ghost of Gettysburg. Thank you.
Thank you very much. This is a song that I wrote with bluegrass artist Irene Kelly. You might know who she is. Great songwriter. This is called I'll Never Be a Mountain Girl. My mom and daddy taught me right. I can swing an axe and bake a pie. Way down south where the tall pines grow, that's where I'm from. Don't you know I'll never be a mountain girl, but here I am, give me a whirl. I'll be as sweet as a Georgia peach. Hey, mountain man, come go with me. That mountain girl who let you down, aren't you glad she ain't around? The water's warm here by the sea, just like this heart inside of me. I'll never be a mountain girl, but here I am, give me a whirl. I'll be as sweet as a Georgia peach. Hey, mountain man, come go with me. big and strong. Just like that you came along. Kiss me once, kiss me twice. I'm yours for keeps, I'm yours for life. I'll never be a mountain girl, but here I am, give me a whirl. I'll be as sweet as a Georgia peach. Hey, mountain man, come go with me. I'll never be a mountain girl, but here I am, you found your pearl. Now life's as sweet as a Georgia peach. Hey, mountain man, you're gonna marry me. Thank y'all.
A friend of mine sent me some images of growing up on her grandmother's property, and she always talked about this dirt road where she spent a lot of her time. And I've somehow managed to get right words that rhyme to all these images she sent me, and it's called The Dirt Road Home. I've watched each day from dawn to dusk while my dirt is blown across cold husks. Barefoot kids and whirlwind dust. I am the dirt road home. I heard your grandma call a mile away. Time to come back home and end the day. I heard starlit songs and stories play. I am the dirt road home. I am the dirt road home. I'll be with you in an audience or when you're all alone. The scars that you can see and the ruts, they're part of me. But I'll be faithful wherever you may roam. Your gravel rainbow, I am the dirt road home. I watched you fall and skin your knee. You wept just like that willow tree. Like twin souls hanging in the breeze. You shared the dirt road home. I saw your dad through dirt and sand, pick you up and help you stand. Wipe dust and tear with tender hand. I am the dirt road home. I am the dirt road home. I'll be with you in an audience or when you're all alone. The scars that you can see and the ruts, they're part of me. But I'll be faithful wherever you may roam. Your gravel rainbow, I am the dirt road home. I watched you when you left from home. No echoed paths, you carved your own. Concrete took the place of stone. I am the dirt road home. Magnolia drinks to city lights. Took to your halls in fancy flight. When asphalt roads don't suit you right, you miss the dirt road home. I am the dirt road home. I'll be with you in an audience faithful wherever you may roam. Your gravel rainbow,
I am the dirt road home.
a mile in your shoes is a mile across my bones. And that's what I'm here for.
I am the dirt road home.
Thank you. That's next. Thank you. I'm about to lose my voice up here.
Thank y'all. This is a song called I Remember Now, original song. I didn't pray for someone like you. It was only you. I didn't long for any other arms, only yours would do. Then you came to me and I felt a warm, sweet flame and peace like a soft guitar. In the haze of days and years, I forgot the gift you are. I remember now, honey, I remember now. I didn't mean to lose sight of you, could only see what's new. Caught in my struggle over lost dreams, you had your dreams too. All the same, I felt that old familiar flame and peace like a soft guitar. In the haze of days and years, I forgot the gift you are. I remember now, honey, I remember now. So won't you stay, be my anchor, not my chain. Take the rest away. One gift still remains. I didn't pray for someone like you, only you. I didn't long for any other arms, yours would do. Thank you guys, y'all are great. We're gonna do a song that we wrote together. It's called Blame It on Arkansas. It was springtime when you left me, headed west toward Little Rock. And I wonder why you had to go. You never even stopped to talk. Was it your mama's country cooking, your daddy's down home kind of talk, the smell of honeysuckle growing round your favorite fishing spot? You can blame it on your restless heart, say you heard the highway call. You can even blame it all on me. I'll blame it on Arkansas, blame it on Arkansas, the only place I ever saw that could take you from Tennessee and the life you led with me. Can't bear to think another's charm could pull you from my loving arms.
Love should never have to take the fall. I'll blame it on Arkansas.
It could have been her Ozark Mountains or a waterfall sweet sound. Would you leave a love so treasured to dig for diamonds in the ground? You can blame it on your restless heart. Say you heard the highway call. You can't even blame it all on me. I'll blame it on Arkansas. Blame it on Arkansas. The only place I ever saw that could take you from Tennessee. And the life you had with me. Can't better think another's charm to pull you from my loving arms. Love should never have to take the fall. I'll blame it on Arkansas. Now, honey, blame it on the weather. I see the writing on the wall. You can even blame it all on me. I'll blame it on Arkansas. Blame it on Arkansas. Blame it on Arkansas.
Thank you, folks. You've been a lovely, lovely audience. We're going to do one more for you here. We sure appreciate getting invited to this, and especially that we're so big, such big fans of the Kruger brothers. We can't believe.
Fantastic to get to see them and all of
It's
these
a little
other
strange
groups.
following them. Am I on the right fret? Yes, I am. Sorry. Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could have. Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should have. If I made you feel like second best, girl, I'm sorry I was blind. But you were always on my mind. You were always on my mind.
Maybe I didn't hold you all those lonely, lonely times. And I guess I never told you I'm so happy that you're mine. Little things I could have said or done, I just never took the time. But you were always on my mind. You were always on my mind.
Tell me that your sweet love hasn't died, and leave me things I could have said and done. I just never took the time. But you were always on my mind. 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 Thank you all so much.
Thanks so much.
Appreciate you so much.
Good. It's been a good night so far, hasn't it? We've got more to come. We're going to let you stretch your legs and go outside and smoke them if you got them. And get you something from Lola's, get you something to drink or something to eat. Buy some of the wares from these bands. They have their wares out there. And we're going to be back in about 15 minutes. You folks watching on the internet, on our live stream, we're going to go back to the vault. And from October 2nd, I believe it is, 2012, you'll see the Chuck Wagon Gang. That's coming up here in just a minute for you folks watching at home. So get up and stretch your legs. We'll be back in about 15 minutes, okay?
The Bank of Marion is a founding underwriter and sponsor of Song of the Mountains. We are proud of the deep musical heritage of this region of America. We love our beautiful mountains and valleys and the warm-hearted and generous people of the land we call home. Come for the music, come for the forests, lakes, and streams. Come to visit or come to stay. You will love it as much as we do. The Bank of Marion, with branches throughout southwestern Virginia and upper East Tennessee.
The General Francis Marion Hotel is located in the heart of downtown Marion. Recognized as one of the top 150 hotels by National Geographic Traveler magazine, as well as Best Historic Hotel 3 years running in Virginia Living magazine. Built in 1927, this hotel has been through several renovations and now houses 36 boutique rooms. The General Francis Marion Hotel is referred to as a Roaring Twenties vintage small-town find, just walking distance from shops, boutiques, and the historic Lincoln Theater. The hotel is definitely a gem. The General Francis Marion Hotel is Southwest Virginia's premier choice for evenings, events, and experiences. Enjoy Water Lily. Fun, scratch-made, locally sourced food and creative, handmade crafted cocktails. Water Lily is located in the General Francis Marion Hotel in historic downtown Marion, Virginia. One of Virginia's original 6 parks, Hungry Mother State Park is perfectly situated just minutes from downtown Marion, featuring beautiful woodlands and a 108-acre lake in the heart of the mountains. Hungry Mother is the spot for your next outdoor adventure. You can spend your days fishing or paddling on the lake, sunbathing on a sandy beach, or hiking miles of trails. Then spend your evenings roasting marshmallows at your camper, lounging on the porch of your cabin, or looking at the stars. Come relax and enjoy the great outdoors at Hungry Mother State Park. Next time you're in downtown, stop by 3650 Brewing, Marion's hometown brewery, just a block off Main Street at the corner of Chestnut and Strother. 3650 features beer for all tastes and a laid-back vibe. Stop for a pint or take home a growler or bomber bottle. Make sure to visit the website 3650brewing.com or follow them on social media for current hours and what's on tap. Cheers! In the place called Home by Dr. Ralph Stanley, where Saturday nights mean gathering at the Carter family fold, and the best mountain music this side of the bluegrass resonates through the hills and hollers. You will also discover family fun at every turn. Whether your idea of a perfect day is kayaking, fishing, leisurely Sunday drives on a windy back road, or more adventurous outings like off-roading, zip-lining, or taking in the breathtaking scenery on the area hiking trails, Southwest Virginia's Heart of Appalachia Tourism Authority is truly the heart of all things fun. Start planning your family's best memories at heartofappalachia.com.
Thank you. To Canaan's land I'm on my way, where the soul land never dies. My darkest night will turn to day, where the soul land never dies. Dear friend, no sad farewell, there'll be no tear-dimmed eyes. Where all is peace and joy and love, and the soul land never dies. A rose is blooming there for me, where the soul land never dies. And I will spend eternity where the soul land never dies. Dear friends, there be no sad farewell, no tear-dimmed eyes, where all is peace and joy and love, and the soul man never dies.
Thank y'all so very much. We got time for about one more song here this evening, and this is one the gang's been doing since the late 1950s, and it's one that we chose to do that night at the Ryman as well. A great song. It kind of gets up and moves along a little bit. One that we enjoy, called Hard Trials Will Soon Be Over.
my trials. So hard will soon be over. I'll cross right over Chile, Jordan, and there, somewhere in heaven city, I'll sing me down, I'll wear. Day of crown and glory, I'll shout and sing the happy story. My hard and trials will soon be over, and I shall wear a crown.
Night and tide, so tired.
Soon the Lord's gonna come for me, and I'll be heaven bound.
Lit up high to the sky.
Hard times will soon be over, and I shall wear a crown. The road I walk is often rugged, and the road I bear is often heavy, but soon I know my feet will stand on high ground each year. Care I'll leave behind me, I'll shout and say goodbye to trouble. My hard trials will soon be over, and I
What's that?
Sorry to be distracted.
No, that's all right. We're about ready to go here.
I'm not sure are they going to do a soundtrack?
All right, folks, you stretch your legs, get a little relaxation. We're back at the music here on Song of the Mountains tonight. Remember, next month, Blue Highway will be here, the first Saturday, September 4th. October, Wayne Henderson and Jeff Little will be here. And the first Saturday in November is the Lonesome River Band. Check it all out at songofthemountains.org, songofthemountains.org. All right. Remember, we want to thank the town of Marion for being one of our major underwriters since day one. Also, the Bank of Marion, Ted's Strategic Management Solutions in Atkins, Virginia, the General Francis Marion Hotel, we appreciate them. 98.1 WBRF in Galax, Virginia, our premier radio station. And I want to thank TV 11 in Johnson City, Tennessee for helping us out. TV 5, or News 5 in Bristol, Virginia, Tennessee. And our friends at Fox TV up in Roanoke, Virginia, and Channel 10 up in Roanoke, Virginia. We appreciate all those folks, and you can find out all about them and our underwriters at songofthemountains.org. Do we need any more applause, or we want to wait on it? Okay, he said no. All right, well then we're about ready to go again. Y'all ready for some more music? You look like you are. This gentleman right here, I met him not too long ago, but he's one of those type fellas, you meet him and talk to him for 10 minutes, you feel like you've known him all your life. He's going to be entertaining you here for the next 30 minutes, and very unique style of music, and he's going to tell you some neat things in between the songs, and just a great entertainer. He really is. He has a great, deep appreciation for the music as born here in this region. Matter of fact, he himself was born in Gray, Tennessee, about an hour away from here. Lives in Hilton Head right now, but he's traveled the world over with his music, and he's here tonight to share it with you. We appreciate you being here, Mountain Sam. You're welcome, and we're looking forward to this show right now. Please, ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause to Mountain Sam Wheelock.
Thank you. Thank you. And while you're applauding, you have no idea the amount of work that Tim White and this great team put into this show. Let's give them a huge round. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Mike Malone on acoustic guitar. We're going to open with a song that I've realized, had the Carter family not recorded and popularized it, would have been lost. What a wonderful song. What a loss it would have been. And I was thinking, what might I do for this great old tune to take it to some new ears? Maybe I could find the original lyrics, wherever those are, and write new music. I'm thinking, okay, how do I do this? How do I find those original lyrics? And I was thinking about the late Bill Monroe said when he painted the soundscape that we call bluegrass music, he said he thought the single most important component was church music. I said, I need a hymnal, and I need a really old hymnal. And I find a Pentecostal hymnal with the song on page 28. There's the song in its original form with the copyright date at the bottom of 1899. I have tried to remain true to those lyrics, but I've absolutely written new music. It's called Sunnyside. 1, 2, ready, play. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side alive. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side alive. There's a dark and a troubled satellite. There's a bright and sunny side too. Though we meet in the darkness and the strife, the sunny side we also may view. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side alive. Well, the storm and its fury, they broke today. Crushing hopes we cherish oh so dear. But the storms will in time, oh, they'll pass away. The sun again will shine bright and clear. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. Sunny side, yeah, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. Let us greet with a song of hope each day. Though the moment be cloudy or fair, let us trust in our Savior always. Keepeth every one in his care. Keep on the sunny side, oh, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. Keep on the sunny side, yeah, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. Yeah, keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. On the sunny side. Thank you. My grandmother, Fannie Mae Wheelock. People in the Harmony community of Washington County, Tennessee, called her Fannie. Fannie was half Cherokee, gave birth to 9 children. And sadly, and was all too often the case in her lifetime, one of the children died in infancy, little Eula. But there was a silver cloud. There was another little girl, Anne. Anne needed a home. Anne needed love. My grandparents gave her both. No formal adoption, just the decent thing to do. Imagine, my grandmother cooked 3 country meals a day in this big 2-story farmhouse on top of a hill. Cooked 3 country meals a day from scratch in an old wood cook stove. Even when she got an electric range, she still cooked on the wood cook stove. She died of cancer, the C word, some would say. And her funeral was in the church, in the Harmony Baptist Church, that church she had marched that clan of children to so many times up and down that road. It had been gravel, but the gravel had long disappeared. It was a dirt road, and marched those children to and from that church. On that cold winter afternoon of her funeral, my father drove the old family sedan. Mom sat on the passenger side. I sat in the back seat, that big, wide bench seat where you could stretch out when you're a kid and take a nap. And when we pulled up to the church, we parked under this magnificent grove of red oak trees. And we sat there for a moment. I could look out the window and see it spitting snow. And through the snow flurries, I could see that church, that simple, white, elegant church. That church you think you've seen a million times, and you haven't. That's this church. We got out of the car, walked up the front steps, in through the double doors, and stopped at the end of the aisle. And there in front of us, right there in front of the pulpit, was my grandmother's coffin. And you could see her silhouette. And I realized, even at a tender young age, I realized this would be the last time I would see my mother, but also the last time my father, the baby of 9, would see his beloved mother. My folks seated me several rows back. I'm still not certain why. They sat on the front pew. And slowly the church filled. The preacher preached. And when he was finished preaching her funeral, the pallbearers approached. Now, this is the only time that I've seen this occur. The pallbearers would pick up the coffin while the congregation was there and do a funeral march down the aisle and out those doors. But as the pallbearers approached the coffin, I noticed they were all wearing the same uniform. Bibbed overalls. No, not the ones that farm chores are done in. These are the tidy bibbed overalls, the ones that are reserved for special occasions just like this and called the Sunday go-to-meeting overalls. And then I noticed something else in this uniform. All the pallbearers were wearing white shirts. Not just white. These shirts were bleached to the point that there was an angelic glow. And they were also starched and pressed. Creases down the sleeves. And then it became obvious that none were wearing neckties, but all had buttoned the top button of their shirts. A show of dignity. How remarkable. Now, what was about to happen would be like a scene out of a well-scripted movie. I got to tell you, my dad was a manly man. He was afraid of nothing. But when the pallbearers picked up the coffin and started that march, and you could hear the creak of those old wooden floors, the congregation broke out into song. It was too much, it was overwhelming, and he fell to his knees, weeping uncontrollably. And they sang this song. I'm just a poor, wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world of woe. Being in darkness, no toil, no sorrow, in that bright land to which I'll go. I'm going there to see my Father. I'm going there, no more to roam. I'm just going over Jordan. I'm just going. Oh, I'm going over home. I know dark clouds will hover around me. Oh, I know my way. It is rough and steep, yet beauteous fields rise just before me, where God's redeemed their vigils keep. I'm going there to see my mother. She said she would meet me when I come. Oh, I'm just going over Jordan. I'm just going. I'm going over home. Do-do-do. Oh, I want to wear a crown of glory in that bright land to which I'll go. And I'll want to sing salvation story in concert with the blood-washed hymn. I'm going there to see my Savior. Oh, I'm going there, no more to roam. Oh, you know I'm just going. I'm going over Jordan. I'm just going. I'm going over home. I'm just a poor, wayfaring stranger, traveling through. Oh, I'm traveling through this world of woe. Thank you. Thank you. Took me years to be able to do that without crying. I'm going to do a song that I wrote. What occurred to me is that we learn more about ourselves when things are easy than we do when they get tough. You took the money, unimportant stuff. Everything just wasn't enough. You took the plates, oh, you took the spoons. Nothing but dignity left in my room. I'm talking dignity. That's all you left for me. Can't take my dignity. Oh no. You lied to me and everyone else. The worst lies, yeah, you told yourself. You took your half, the valuable stuff, and you left the half that was old and rough. Can't take my dignity. That's all you left for me. Can't take my dignity. Oh no. Blinded, I couldn't see. I loved what I imagined you to be. Wounds from the sword, they're so very real. And wounds from betrayal just never heal. Can't take my dignity. That's all you left. Oh, for me, can take my dignity. Oh no, you can't take my dignity. It's all you left for me. Can't take my dignity. Take my dignity. That's all you left for me. Can take my dignity. Thank you. We're going to do one more. The folks running sound might want to know there's a little technology here. I got a couple of loopers. I just got fascinated with electronics. All right, I can see the look on your face. You're thinking this guy has been hillbillied up for a half an hour, and he's about to play a blues song. You're absolutely right. Your Honor, I am guilty as charged. I am a hillbilly, and I appreciate the blues. What we've forgotten is Johnson City, Tennessee was a transportation hub for railroads, and with that brought great music, including the blues. And with that came commerce, and with that came gangsters like Al Capone, and Johnson City got a nickname, Little Chicago. So I'm going to be the preacher. I'm going to sing Come On. You're going to shout after me, Come On. You got that? I'm going to sing Come On. You're going to sing Come On. We're going to go to the Church of Music right now. I said come on, come on. I said come on. I said come on. I said come on. I said come on. Lord, come on. I said come on. Yeah, come on. They call Johnson City, they call it Little Chicago. Part of the river, baby. Oh, I'm gonna walk to the sea. Now, part of the river. Oh, I'm gonna walk to the sea. I got the minnows and tadpoles. Oh, Lord, I got that slimy stuff all over me. Sitting there wondering. Matchbox hole in my clothes. Sitting here wondering, matchbox hole in my clothes. I ain't got me matches. Oh Lord, I got a long way to go. Lord, Lord, mama, who you manage to be? I say, hey, pretty mama, who you manage to be? I got so many questions, just wondering, she might be a match for me. You know, I got a girl across Marion, she crochet all the time. I got a girl across Marion, she crochet all the time. If she don't give up that crocheting, gonna lose what's left of her natural mind. You know, I wouldn't mind a Mary, baby. I just ain't the kind to settle down. I wouldn't mind a Mary. I just ain't the kind to settle down. I might act like a preacher, get on my mule, right from town to town. leaving there in Virginia, and you crying don't make me stay. Leaving Mary in Virginia, oh, that crying don't make me stay. The more you boo-hoo, the more it drives me away. Now, you remember that preaching part we did just a minute ago? You did great. Where I'm the preacher, we're in the church of music. You got that? I'm going to preach, come on, and you're going to be the congregation. You're going to sing, come on. Now, you still got to go to church tomorrow, but right now, you're in this fabulous church of music. Can't you feel that? I can feel that. So when I sing, come on, you're going to do it. You're going to do it really loud. I said, come on, Lord, come on. I said, come on, yeah, come on. I said, come on, yeah, Lord, come on. I said, come on, yeah, come on. They call Johnson City, oh, they call it Little Chicago. Here's our last chance, this is the last round. I said, come on, yeah, come on. Lord, come on. I said, come on, excellent. I said, come on, congregation. Yeah, come on. I said, come on. Yeah, come on. They call Johnson City, oh, they call it a Little Chicago. I want to thank Tim White, Ed Wright, Terry Kilgore, this great team, but most of all, I want to thank you. Thanks a bunch. Thank you.
Mountain Sam Wheelock. All right. We got some bluegrass on the way. Any bluegrass fans out there? Yeah, we're going to, I'm going to remind you one more time. Next month, first Saturday of every month, we're going to have Blue Highway here next month. In September, October, Wayne Henderson and Jeff Little. And in November, we're going to have Sammy Sheeler and the Lonesome River Band. You know, I introduced my good friend Grant Welch out here about the mural I painted of the Easter Brothers in downtown Mount Airy. I don't know if you've seen the Lonesome River Band's new CD. It's a tribute to the Easter Brothers, and they used that mural on the cover. That was something that just happened out of the blue. So it's kind of neat that the Lonesome River Band get their new CD. It's a great one, all gospel tunes, and it's a tribute to the world-famous Easter Brothers. So check that out, and you'll see that mural on the front of that. I appreciate Sammy Sheeler and the folks choosing that mural to go on their new cover. Anything anybody wants to say? Boy, y'all are well behaved, I swear. Good crowd. Y'all coming back next month? See Blue Highway? Hope so. Yeah. Good entertainment. I've been trying to find things to do. You know, I went down to the Knoxville Zoo. Do y'all like going to the zoo, seeing the critters? Yeah. I like looking at the monkeys. Go over to the monkeys and watch them do their thing, and they will. I went down there to the Knoxville Zoo a while back, and looked in that cage, and there wasn't any monkeys. No monkeys in that cage. That zookeeper come by about that time. I said, hey, fella, I come all the way down here from Bristol, Tennessee, Virginia to look at the monkeys. There ain't no monkeys in this cage. He said, you ain't gonna see no monkeys today. See, it's a mating season, and they're all in the little cave back there mating. He said, they ain't gonna come out. I said, well, you reckon if I offered them some peanuts, they'd come out? He said, would you? Uh-oh. Yes, sir. I've been trying to get the Malpas brothers to come back, and we just can't get schedules to meet up. Those boys are busy. They're great, but they've been on the show 3 times, I think, now. We're trying to get them back, so hopefully next year we can get them back on Song of the Mountains. Y'all familiar with the Malpas brothers? Malpas brothers, however. I say Malpas, he says Malpas, but Malpas, is that right? But they're just great. Have y'all heard them? Y'all listening to me? We'll try it, sir. Good question. I'll try to get them back over here next year. We tried this year, but just couldn't match up on the schedules. How much time we got to kill? 2 seconds. All right. Let's give a big hand to our crew that makes all of this possible here. They make it look easy, but it's not. Is this all of you?
She done run.
I thought somebody was missing.
I hate it when they quit on stage.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
You're the banjo man, huh?
That's right.
Yeah, you ain't gonna never amount to nothing.
Already proven that.
All right. She's getting plugged in here. I love bluegrass music. Matter of fact, I've been known to play a little bit of it myself. And Joe Hott, I don't know if you know this, I'm on about 70 radio stations, and I play your record that I've got all the time.
Well, I certainly appreciate
Good solid bluegrass and bluegrass gospel music. How much of the music you do is original? You do quite a bit of originals?
We do quite a bit. We try to incorporate it when we can.
Yeah, well, it's good stuff what you're doing. And if you don't mind, how old are you? You're youngin'.
26.
26. Well, you're doing good, and these guys behind you, I don't know. They're awful young, too, even though this one can grow a beard.
You ought to see Joe, man, down here in 2 weeks.
Soggy bottom boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we appreciate what happened to my mic. Here it is. We appreciate y'all being here tonight and being on Song of the Mountains. And which neck of the woods are y'all from?
Nashville.
Nashville. Originally, or did you move there?
I had to move there myself. I call Short Mountain home for me. It's a little town called Augusta, West Virginia.
All right. I thought you were from West Virginia. All right. Are we ready to do it? You ready? All right. You're happy, aren't you? I can tell. Put your hands together for Joe Hott. Here he is.
Hold your throttle wide open just as fast as she will sail. I'm leaving this town for God's own country on the West Virginia Rail. I left my home in the Allegheny Mountains just as soon as I turned 16. Headed for a job in the big old city, but the mountains stayed with me. Engineer, won't you hold your throttle wide open just as fast as she will sail? I'm leaving this town for God's own country on the West Virginia Rail. Working for the man in a rundown factory every morning till the sun goes down. When the whistle blows on Friday evening, I'm headed for my old hometown. Engineer, won't you hold your throttle wide open just as fast as
It's a mighty big day when you move to the city. It's a better day when you move back. Engineer, won't you hold your throttle wide open just as fast as she will sail? I'm leaving this town for God's own country on the West Virginia rail. I'm leaving this town for God's own country on the West Virginia rail. Howdy, folks. It certainly is good to be here with you tonight. We're so thankful you all came out to join us here this evening, and we certainly hope that you'll enjoy some of the old-time style of bluegrass music. We'll also try to play a little bit of gospel here for you this evening later on in the show. But we would like to get into a song that we have recorded on one of our latest records. Hope you folks will enjoy this one right here. It's one entitled World of Lies. We'll get our bearded fellow over here ready to go.
Oh, I'm ready now.
Are you all set?
I suppose so.
All right, let's do it. I can't live with the way that you're living. picking up the wind. But it looks a whole lot worse right here at our house. This chilly wind between us closing in. I can't live with the way that you're living. Tired of hearing all your alibis. I'll be glad when you're gone. You best be moving on. Won't be a prisoner in your world of lies. Kiss me. You never ever tell me that you care. Guess by now the whole town's seen you with another. So just go on, have your cheap old love affair. I can't live with the way that you're living. Tired of hearing all your alibis. I'll be glad when you're gone. You best be moving on. Won't be a prisoner in your world of lies. Thank y'all. We really appreciate that. I guess now I'm going to take just a second here. I'm going to introduce these guys here to you this evening. It's been working hard, and they're so excited to be here with you all, too. I'm going to start with this fellow right over here playing the mandolin. We had to convert him originally. He did not start out in bluegrass. He started out in rock and roll. And he was so into it that he would have the face paint, the fingernail polish, the eyeliner, long hair. He had it all. But when we came along, we put a suit on him, we put a cowboy hat, gave him a mandolin. Well, this was the end result. If you all please make welcome Nick Bryan here this evening. And this lady over here playing the bass, she is the happiest bass player you'll ever meet in bluegrass music. We have tried to find some of the most saddest songs we could possibly come up with just to see if we could get her to shed a tear, but she will dance and smile her way right through it. You just cannot bring this lady down for anything. That is Lisa Horngren over there on the bass. And this odd-looking fella standing to my left, now playing a guitar for you. We've asked him to pull a little bit of double duty here this evening. Our guitar player couldn't be with us here tonight, so we told this man he had to work a little extra for his money tonight. But if you'd all please make welcome Aaron Holman over here on the banjo and guitar this evening.
And I know they've already said it right here, standing in betwixt of all of us. The man, he was raised by wolves. He says he's from Short Mountain. It was Tall Mountain before he got a hold of it. He can tear a mountain up. It's a strange thing to watch, I tell you what. The wolves got tired of him because he'll tell you that he learned that train sound that he did in that first song by doing it, sitting on the riding mower and being bored and mowing the grass. Well, he learned it because he couldn't figure out the wolf sound when he was raised by the wolves. Well, a train passed by and he copied the train instead of howling like a wolf, and that's when them wolves said, he can go back to his daddy now. We don't want him no more. So I sent him back down. He'd already tore up the mountain. It was Short Mountain by the time he got done with it. Hailing from West Virginia, Joe Hott.
You know, we've been working together for about 3 years now, wouldn't you say? So it might be a little too late to ask this, but I'm going to anyway. Is there something wrong with you?
You didn't figure that out after the first time I played for you?
Oh, we love this guy. He keeps us entertained. We would like to do another song we have recorded on our latest project, one entitled Got No Reason to Stay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I recall from my memory that dreadful night My mother lay dying by dim candlelight. She said, I'm old, tired, and frail. Then she passed away. We'll be together in heaven someday. It's fare thee well, oh Virginia. I'm going far away. My loved ones are all waiting for me, and I got no reason to stay. I watched my daddy in the days that would come, wilt like a flower in the hot July sun. How he missed my mother more and more every day, till he had no reason to stay. It's fare thee well, old Virginia. I'm going far away. My loved ones are all waiting for me, and I got no reason to stay. Now the old home lies dark, lonely and still, with two wooden markers at the top of the hill. As I walk through the shadows, the two crosses made. I've got no reason to stay. It's fare thee well, old Virginia. I'm going far away. My loved ones are all waiting for me, and I got no reason to stay. And I got no reason to stay. And I got no reason to stay. Growing up, I was always raised on gospel music. I love the old-time hymns, love hearing gospel being played, and one of my favorite bands and groups is the Stanley Brothers, and of course Dr. Ralph Stanley. So you'll hear a lot of his songs within my show as well, but I loved his gospel collection. When it came to gospel music, nobody could beat those guys on it, I don't believe. And I like to incorporate some of his old-time gospel numbers that he recorded, and this is one that he did many years ago, one entitled Cry from the Cross. One morning in Jerusalem, about break of dawn, a great trial was in session. They tried the blessed Lord. They scorned him and they mocked him. They made him carry the cross. On top of Calvary's mountain, they crucified my Lord. Oh, the cry from the cross. Forgive him, blessed Father, he died upon the cross. Oh, the cry from the cross. The Son of God was dying to save the world from lost. said he never knew him. It was an awful sight. He looked upon St. Peter with eyes of perfect love. St. Peter's heart was broken. He prayed to God above. Oh, the cry from the cross. Forgive him, blessed Father. He died upon the cross. Oh, the cry from the cross. The Son of God was dying to save the world from lost. And Father is finished, and he bowed his head and died. The world was left in darkness, the graves were open wide. An earthquake shook Jerusalem, the dead walked into town. The multitudes were frightened, God's wrath came pouring down. Oh, the cry from the cross. Forgive him, blessed Father, he died upon the cross. Oh, the cry from the cross. The Son of God was dying to save the world from loss. Thank you all, appreciate that. And have you all had a good evening here at the Song of the Mountains tonight? I know we sure have. We were supposed to be here last year, but of course, in light of events, they had to postpone us till this year. But I tell you what, it was worth the wait. We are certainly happy to be here and see you folks out here with us. And hopefully we'll come on back sometime soon. Boys, how about we get into a little bit of Today Ain't the Day? Today ain't the day to be leaving. When tomorrow comes, we'll talk about it then. But for now, let's think of all the reasons why we should stay and fall in love again. I'm not talking about forever. That might be too much to ask. All this fuss and fight, there's no need denying. The two of us may never last. Today ain't the day to be leaving. When tomorrow comes, we'll talk about it then. But for now, let's think of all the reasons why we should stay and fall in love again. I'm not talking about forever. That might be too much to ask. But if we stay together when we face stormy weather, we'll hold on tight and make it through. Today ain't the day to be leaving. When tomorrow comes, we'll talk about it then. But for now, let's think of all the reasons why we should stay and fall in love again. Today ain't the day to be leaving. When tomorrow comes, we'll talk about it then. But for now, let's think of all the reasons why we should stay and fall in love again. Today ain't the day to be leaving. I'm going over some glass meet my record on the shore, to wear a crown my life's adorning, or be cast out forevermore. I've got to cross that lonely river. I've got to cross some lonely day, but I don't know how to guide my passage, but I know my Lord will be there if I pray. Lord, I don't want to be a sinner. I want to walk the holy way. I want to be one in that number and live in heaven some sweet day. I've got to cross that lonely river. I've got to cross some lonely day, but I don't know how to guide my passage, but I know my Lord will be there if I pray. But I know my Lord will be there if I pray. Thank you. Thank you, folks, so much. Appreciate that. We got time for just one more song here with you this evening, and we're going to make our way on back to Nashville here tonight. But once again, I want to thank you all for having us here. Thank you all for coming on out and being with us here this evening. We're going to do this last song, and then we're going to say so long to you, God bless, and hopefully we'll see you on soon. Boys, let's do a little bit of Lonesome As Can Be.
Alrighty.
Shattered all the dreams. Someday, little darling, you'll be lonesome just like me. I recall the morning you told me goodbye. Alone I stood there hoping you might change your mind. All those lonely days I worked, but you never came back home. You tore apart my loving heart, you left me all alone. Oh, I'm lonesome, lonesome as can be. Long, little darling, till you're gone to see. I built my world around you, but you shattered all the dreams. Someday, little darling, you'll be lonesome just like me. Tell me you've been seen out on town. Turns out, little darling, you're out there running around. You cheated and you lied, now you're gonna pay the cost. Without a doubt, you'll find out what a true love you have lost. Oh, I'm lonesome, lonesome as can be. Won't be long, little darling, till you're gonna see. I built my world around you, but you shattered all the dreams. Someday, little darling, you'll be lonesome just like me. shattered all my dreams. Someday, little darling, you'll be lonesome just like me. Someday, little darling, you'll be lonesome just like me. Thank you all. God bless you. So long.
You like that?
Thank you all so much.
I think they liked us or something.
They must have.
That is a first.
We're not used to this, are we?
I just figured they was glad we was done.
Well, we certainly thank you all for that. We'll close out the show here with one more Stanley song. You can never have too many of those in one program. This is one of my favorites that he used to do. Shackles on my feet. Takes a worried man, sing a worried song. Takes a worried man, sing a worried song. Takes a worried man, sing a worried song. I'm worried now, but I won't be worried long. Chain around my leg, 29 links of chain around my leg, 29 links, chain around my leg, and on each link is an initial of my name. Takes a worried man, sing a worried song. Takes a worried man, sing a worried song. Takes a worried man, sing a worried song. I'm worried now, but I won't be worried long. Be my fine 21 years on the Rocky Mountain line. Takes a worried man, sing a worried song. Takes a worried man, sing a worried song. Takes a worried man, sing a worried song. I'm worried now, but I won't be worried long. I'm worried now, but I won't be worried long. Thank you all.